After dark, falling star, I'm your
Assalamualaikum, my name is Intanasha and my ID number is MDB 2011007.
Hi, my name is Nurliana Mahiri and my ID number is MDB 201100.
Hi, my name is Nurul Farah Ain binti Jamilin. My ID number is MDB 2011009.
My name is Nur Azmami Jamal. My ID number is MDB 20111012.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Syaratul Ain Atika binti Sahid. My number ID MDB 2011004.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Intanasha. Now we will introduce you what company that we are chosen. First of all, we are from Group 1. We have been divided into our respective tasks. Now we will present the company we have chosen and we will explain how we do this task. I will present about the background of this company. The name of the owner is Norliza binti Samion. Her age is 41 years old. The monthly income will depend on the booking and the festive season, and there got around 2,000 a month for a year. The company also has one permanent employer and the others only part-time. The name of this company is Skoci Norli. They have a lot of social media on Instagram. For example, Skoci Norli, Sulam Skoci, and many others relate to Skoci. This company is located in Shah Alam, Selangor, Section 30, Taman Kencana Indah. There are too many items they are sold. For example, such as t-shirt, towel, private custom logo, and many others. We only focus on one high demand item which is an off-white handmade bag from Skoci. This off-white handmade bag is Rm45 ringgit and the cost is Rm25 ringgit.
The opening inventory value is RM20694. The value is derived from the process of the purchase of the material to make handcraft bag. Among the material are original thread, bag, lifeboat thread, ordinary needle, lifeboat, water solvent, televisor, and other than that. Next is about closing inventory. Closing inventory is RM4138.80. This is the price derived from the yield of the material remaining from a period of the 1 year. Among them are bag, auxiliary thread, lifeboat, thread, packaging, sewing tools. They also have a true direct cost item, among which is the wages is the RM900 multiplied 12. And the second is the rental factory that RM9,000 divided 2. This business only have a true cost because the business only rent the shop without developing in the shop itself. Apart from them, there are also production overhead of the 4 items, among which are first is owner salaries, the RM 4,450 multiplied 12. And the second is depreciation of the machinery. Hello auxiliary is the RM1000, and the 3 is the utility. There is RM300 multiplied 12. And the second life is repair and maintenance. There is RM200 multiplied 12. This business does not have work in progress because they will make the product of the bag according to the set time. For example, if there is another of the 50 bag, they will show the bag of the 50 at the appointed time without a delay to sew the bag. The manufacturing profit earn is much as 10% in a year. This is the result of the calculation of the 10%. For example, the 10% multiplied 27435.20. That we have the manufacturing profit. That's all from me.
I will explain about asset, liability, expenses, and capital. First asset that we get for this business to be used in a production are just cutting fabric RM10,000. Second, machinery sulam rada RM10,000, and machinery sulam halo RM1,800. Next is a liability for this business. Does not have any liability because this business is under MARA, which is from Get MARA program. So Puan Nurli has to do a paperwork to get a financing assistance for buying all a machinery and a raw material to make a production. From this financial assistance that Puan Nurli get, also she use it as a capital of the business to carry out product processing. Third is about revenue. We only get one, which is a discount receipt amount RM18,765. This discount receipt got from purchases of raw material like embroidery thread, packaging bag, and serving tools. Fourth is about expenses. First expenses is a rent for a business to make productions, and they paid RM750 for a month, and we multiply with 12 months to get a total rent for 1 year. After that, we divide the amount with 2, so the total that we get is RM4,500. We divide with 2 because to get a 50% total, to put in a manufacturing account and statement of profit or loss account. Second is a utility that consists of bill electricity, water, and internet that being used in a business. The total for a month is RM300, and we do things like rent multiply with 12 months to get amount of 1 year. Next is advertising. This business paid to Instagram for Instagram sponsor, and the cost for 1 day is RM30. So the calculations that we do, RM30 multiply with 1 week means 7 days, and multiply again with 12 months to get a cost for 1 year. Next is expenses for a maintenance to repair if there is any damage happens on their assets that can disturb their productions. This kind of thing not happen every month, but Puan Nurli already state the amount RM200 to be saving every month and can be used in if there have any happen. As usually, how we get the total for a year, we multiply with 12 months. Last was a salary for this business. For this business, do not have a permanent worker. It's up to a quantity of demand. If there have a high demand for that time, so Puan Nurli will take a part-time workers to fulfill the demand. Working day will be paid a wage of RM30, and a total of a month is RM900. Last is about a capital. Like first that I say about a financial assistance that Puan Nurli get from Giat Mara to buy all the assets to make a production. So that's mean the capital for a opening business that she used is not a bigger amount. It just start with RM250. And Puan Nurli also say that time is just a part-time business, and all the cost of asset and raw material is covered by Giat Mara. So that's all from me. Thank you. We continue with my other group's member to explain about manufacturing account.
Next, let me explain about the secondary statement of manufacturing account for the year ended 31st August 2021. For the first thing first, to have amount of cost of raw material consumed, we have opening inventories of raw material as at RM20,694 ringgit, and plus number of purchased raw material as at RM3,118, and equal we got 20,874 ringgit. Next, minus closing stock of raw material as at Rm 4,138.8% and get 19,735 ringgit 20% for cost of raw material consumed. Next step, to get prime cost, we need to add direct labor wages at 10,800 and direct expenses, which is rental factory 4,500, and total we got
35,035 ringgit.
20 cents. Let's move on to get total production costs. We need to add factory overhead expenses, which is owner salaries, depreciation on machinery sulam halur, utilities and repair and maintenance. Total as at 40,435 ringgit 20 cents. For the cost of finished good, we have no opening works in progress and closing. Last step, to conclude the statement of manufacturing account, we need to add manufacturing profit as at 10% given by the owners to get the total production. So the total is Rm 52,178 ringgit 0.72 cents.
So here we have sequentially statement of profit or loss for the year ended 31 August 2021. So first we have sales, which is Rm 37260, and after that we have gross profit, which is Rm 37260, and next we have 8 manufacturing profit, which is Rm 4743.52, and next we have 2 plus gross profit and manufacturing profit, and we get Rm 42003.52. So next we have revenue, which is we just get discount received Rm 87.65, and after that we have to plus the total before, which is 42003.52 plus 87.65, and we get the amount is Rm 42091.17. So next we have expenses, which is administrative expenses. So we have rent, utilities, salaries and maintenance. Rent Rm 4,500, utilities Rm 3,600, salaries 10,800, and maintenance 2,400. And after that we have to plus all the amount and we get 21,300. So here we have selling and distribution expenses. So we just have website advertising Rm 2,520, and lastly we have net profit, and we have to plus all the amount and we get profit, which is Rm 18271.17. In conclusion, after we did our interview and got all the information, we even have some information that the business didn't have, which is liabilities. We list out all the information that we get and make a manufacturing account and statement of profit or loss. At first, sequentially use opening inventories Rm 20694 and closing inventories Rm 4138.80. The total production of this is 11. Business for a year is Rm 52178.72. This business also has a gross profit from sales amount Rm 37260. After all the calculation that were done, we found that the business gained a profit for a year Rm 18271.17. So here we can see that the business was stable for a year of 2021.
We want to say thanks to our group members and everyone takes the responsibility to complete this assignment together. We also feel grateful that Poinorly wants to share information about the business and spend some time interviewing with our group to complete this assignment. We as a group members hope that this assignment can get better.